Hey guys, I'm back with Dominique again.
Right.
We are back out in the mountains. Another reasonable day. We've managed to find an area where it's a bit clear, really windy again. So we're gonna have fun playing with that. We're just gonna go do an approach into here and see if we can do this mountaintop. Let's see how this goes.
Oh,
let's go ahead and try that. So what do we got for wind right now? We're at 70 and 55. Wow, we've got a pretty good headwind coming from this way somewhere. Looking like possibly, yeah, this looking like a possible good shot there. Why don't we do a nice dummy run at that?
Yeah.
Right down low. I want to get a sense of how much that wind is blowing up that side there. So let's come around to the left actually.
To your side?
Yeah, I think so. Should be good. That's good. Go a little wider, maybe follow right here this ridge line.
Okay.
Follow that up. And we'll start slowing down. As soon as we get that headwind, it's going to help as well. We're a little bit on the high side.
Yeah, right.
So let's start bringing that down. Yeah, this is fun. Okay, let's level that off now. Now we're probably on the back side of that wind, so we have to see if it's going to push us down or if we're still getting lift off of it. Ooh, that's fun.
Oh, it's pushing us up.
Yeah. Now, okay, as we get over it, this is a good height for now, just because it's very unstable, right?
Let's slow down.
Yeah, let's hold this, get it into a hover. We just want to see, does it kind of stabilize or is it going to just still be really bad?
Okay,
it's actually quite stable here. We're using very little power, like 56%. So let's come back around for that again, and let's see how that looks. All right, guys, we made it. Have a look at how deep we are in the snow there. That's nice. But we are on the spot. That was good, man.
That was good.
Nice work on that.
Very good.
Very windy. As we were coming in on the final approach, I wanted to be on the controls because it was really pushing us up. And then it's interesting because we were at like 60% or something like that most of the way in. And then when we lost that little bit of wind, as the wind kind of comes and lips up over the edge here, we start losing that wind. And then on landing, it was actually like 98%. And then once we got in ground effect, it came down just a tiny little bit. But yeah, that was pretty fun. Let's go ahead and lift off and get out of here.
Lots of power again?
Yeah, holding the hover there at 72. We got that lift coming up over the edge. So let's just go ahead and ease it away. That's nice. And we're at just about 6,000 feet here, so that's pretty impressive. Not bad at all. Very nice. Okay, we're gonna go over to that next big mountain there that we're seeing.
Okay.
See what it looks like back in there. Okay, so this is another one of those cirques like we were talking about last time, except nobody actually got to hear it because the audio didn't work last time. But this is basically a bowl here where the wind could be coming down from multiple different directions. And we have the wind off our nose right now, and so there's a really good likelihood that we're going to get a descending air in there. So like we did last time, let's come around to the left side here.
Okay.
And then we just want to fly that bowl first off nice and high, and then get down lower and see what it feels like if we're down lower. So how are we feeling here? It's unstable at the moment, but it's not really pushing us down or anything. Although we are using quite a bit of power there.
But we're climbing?
Yeah. So it's like 70, it was at like 95.
Yeah.
You're getting all the fun. And the sun.
And the sun, yeah. Finally.
Okay, so that was, it was reasonable. Let's come back around and try that again. We want to do it lower next time. Let's come, instead of going into the bowl, let's descend, slow down, descend, slow down. I want to go right on this ridge line out here. Nice and close to the trees, but have the ability to bail out to the right. And we're going to get a sense, we're not going to know quite what it's like in the bowl yet. We're going to get a sense out here of what that wind's doing to us, like right on the edge of this tree line here. So it would have been nice if we were a little lower, but this is going to still work. We'll just kind of start heading across like that. And We'll stabilize. We can also see the wind. Interesting. In the wind on the water there, it's actually pushing from that way, from kind of behind us.
Okay, yeah.
So that's an interesting thing. So let's level off now. Probably downwind. We might actually want to figure eight around and then come in from the other direction. So there's 100%, and we're just barely able to hold. Okay, let's go straight. We're gonna go out this way, do a teardrop,
Okay.
and then come back in from the other direction. All right. This is looking good. And I want to see if it feels different coming in this way. So we might have a slightly different wind than last time. You're already at 90. Now it's climbing. There it is. So slow it down. I want to get into an almost out of ground effect hover just near these trees with the ability to bail out to the left here.
Okay.
Okay. So that's looking pretty good. Man, what a beautiful day out here.
Very beautiful, yeah.
Okay, we're descending. Go a little forward cyclic, forward cyclic, forward cyclic. Lower the collective a little bit, yeah. It's not gonna work, so lower the collective, forward cyclic. Alright, yeah, we just didn't have enough power there.
No.
That was a good attempt though. That was fun. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work. Alright.
Maybe there's something else there.
Yeah, we'll come around the corner, there'll be some logging roads and stuff around here. Yeah,
Should we go again in the...
Yeah, same thing, into an out-of-ground effect hover. This is probably another one that we're not going to be able to do. We're up pretty high, we got these winds. And it's a fairly tight spot, so you'd actually have to have a pretty healthy power reserve. Probably 15% power reserve. Or to be able to at least hover comfortably out of ground effect.
Yeah, there are
So we can't do it. Right away, forward cyclic, lower the collective. Get it back, there you go. And away she goes. You can be nice and gentle lowering the power, just because if you lower it too quickly, it's going to want to overspeed on you because you're using so much power at that moment, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So, okay, why don't we drop down? We're going to get into some lower altitude stuff now. We've got a lot of fuel on board. We still have almost 100 liters. So let's burn some fuel and then we can work our way back up again. There's a gravel pit just down below us here.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and check that out, see how it looks. Awesome. So the approach is looking good. Yeah, like you just mentioned, power is going to be great. So it's just going to be a matter of working this steep approach in here.
So we have 200 feet a minute, it's fine.
Okay. That's looking nice.
The bushes are inside, we are slow.
The winds seem quite reasonable in here, not much.
There's a good landing spot over there.
Okay, that's good. Take your time to get there, don't rush it. Yeah, that's looking like a great spot. Nice and flat. We can see where the tail's going to go. We know the tail's going to be safe.
Yep.
That's looking good.
Okay.
And just nice and gentle on the touchdown. We got a little bit of rocky, uneven ground here. So just making sure it's not going to be too uneven.
That's fine.
Yeah, nice seating check.
Yeah.
My skid looks not too bad. The heel and the toe are both on. The middle of the skid's a little bit up in the air. But
Yeah.
other than that, we're good. And lots of room for the tail there, which is awesome. Cool.
So
yeah, vertical departure.
Yeah. Here this way.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's have a look.
Let's go ahead and get out of here then.
No worries, no cautions, all in the green. If you checked.
Alright, you guys, so on the last video I was explaining who Dominique is. He's over, he's got a license in, well, I guess it's an Italian license, right?
Yeah.
But NISA license. And so he's working on his commercial, and he's over here to do some time building, some mountain course flying, and so that's what we're up to right now. Let's be nice and slow. Don't overcommit, actually. Just 1 second. Hold your position. We're actually using a lot of power right now because the carb heat is actually heating.
Okay, so
we want to make sure we don't overcommit, because if we don't actually have the power to get out, we don't want to be over those trees there in front of us, right?
Right.
So keep yourself over your safe zone here
Okay.
until we're out.
Seems we are not climbing anymore.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Okay. So we're kind of right on the verge here. There it goes.
Yeah.
Getting that little bit of wind. That's nice. Beauty. Now that we're getting to the treetops,
Should I?
you can go ahead and
change some
slowly start getting some speed now. There you go. And then start easing off that power as you have availability. That's looking nice. Beauty. And then keep accelerating,
Okay, yeah.
keep accelerating. That's great. That was fun. Yeah, just a little bit of
Okay, so
combination of the winds coming down
yeah.
in there, and then the carb heat heating at the same time. So we could have, if we wanted to, we could have shut off the carb heat and gone to cold
Yeah.
on the auto carb heat, and then that would have given us, on a piston, which this is, 1.5 inches of extra manifold pressure. So converted to percent, I'm not sure what that actually works out to be, but you'd probably be looking at more like 5 extra percent or something on the power. So.
Would be fine there, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so there's some more logging roads out. Actually, we wanted to go to the other spot in the gravel pit.
Exactly.
Let's head back there and try that one.
Those bushes on my right side, so we'll have to go to the very end.
Okay, sounds good. We'll keep it moving. We can see where the tail is going to go right here. That's going to be a safe
A
spot.
little slopey.
And we've got a little bit of a high area there, which is going to work nice.
Okay, here it should be fine.
Yeah. We'll test out the ground there. Nice work.
Look at that, what a great spot, eh? Getting the Cabri down in the tight little area. Oh, absolutely beautiful.
All right. Yeah, so we got the rain starting to form on the bubble now, making our viz just a little bit harder. And we've got this rescue helipad sitting at the edge of this lake here. We just have to confirm, just because it's got an H on it, doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be a safe spot to land. That's kind of an illusion, right? Slow down a bit. We're rushing ourselves in here. I want to make sure that there's no branches or anything hanging out over our spot, and that the blades have enough room all around them. Looks good. The branches on the left side there are a little bit on the close side, but it's definitely going to work.
I'm staying a little bit on the right side, so it should be fine, yeah.
Yep, and then just keep her moving. And we've got these boards on here, so we just need to be careful of those.
Yeah.
Look at that. No camping, helicopter landing area. Emergency access is required at all times. Cool.
Great spot.
Yeah. It's very interesting. I think they made a stupid move here.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
These pieces of wood, or skids, are actually have the ability to get stuck on them. I think if you were a rescue helicopter, you probably would have nice and wide skids. But in this thing, we're barely straddling them, so.
Wow.
Yeah, nice spot though. It's a nice heli deck.
But I don't understand why they didn't only...
Yeah, why didn't they just paint it on, right?
Yeah.
That would make so much more sense.
So there's in the middle also one? Yeah.
Yeah. Alright guys, we're going to finish it off here. We're just up at Chilliwack Lake right now. We're going to play around a little bit more in this area and then make our way back. But the clouds are starting to close in on us a little bit. You can see earlier we had a couple little tiny blue patches up here. I was hoping to get up into them, but it seems to be closing off and that rain's coming in. So it's going to be, we're just coming up on 2 hours, so it's going to be, I think, a good flight all in all. We got a lot of awesome stuff in there. So watch the bird.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, he had a fish in his, wow. He had a fish in his talons. He dropped it. Luckily he didn't drop it through our rotor system. Wow, that could have been sketchy.
That was a big one, right?
That was a big bird, yeah. Wow, he didn't know which way to go.
No.
Woo, that was crazy, guys. Wow, I'm yeah, glad that we saw that. That was wild. He was like right there in front of us.
They didn't see it, right?
Yeah, no, they didn't see it, unfortunately.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and start a descent again. We're gonna go and land on that beach there again. But anyways, that's an exciting way to finish off the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.
Bye.